It's time to rank every new Mega Evolution in Pokémon Legends Z-A. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this, specifically from me, because pretty much every YouTuber out there has done this, but I wanted to wait until I'd seen them all in the game myself, and now that I finally beaten the story and officially seen every single Mega, it's time to rank them. First and foremost though, I want to say that this is by no means going to be based off like how much stronger the Mega Evolution is in terms of stats, abilities, or typing. I will talk about it here and there, but I am far from an expert on competitive battling, and the Pokemon don't have abilities yet. It's not confirmed since there's no abilities in Legends Z-A. That said though, Pokemon Legends Z-A has a completely different battle system, and I've gotten to use almost every one of these Megas so far, at least a little bit in the story and doing some of the Infinite Z-A Royale, testing their different moves out. But honestly, the main factor I'm considering here is just how cool the design of the Mega is. Does it improve on the original Pokemon? And most important of all, we're going to be judging these based purely off vibes. Obviously, these are just my opinions. What Megas I like are probably not going to be the same ones that you guys like. So in the comments below, let me know what your top 5 Mega Evolutions in Legends Z-A are, from the new ones, of course. Now, for those of you that have only been watching the edited Let's Play, there will of course be some spoilers to Mega Evolutions that we haven't seen there yet. But as I've beaten the game now on my live playthrough, which is technically the same as a Let's Play just with no editing, I figured now would be a good time to finally rank the Mega Evolutions. If you haven't seen some of them yet, just come back to this video later. Soon enough, the Let's Play will catch up. Just figured I should clarify that. If you guys are excited, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more Legends Z-A bad takes. But before we get into it, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Elestral's Awakened, a new monster catching RPG coming to PC and Nintendo Switch. And if the name sounds familiar, that's because Elestral's is being brought to life by A-Drive and Shady Penguin, two creators I've had the pleasure of working with in the past, now evolving their trading card game into a full RPG. You know I'm a sucker for pixel art, and this game absolutely nails it, combining nostalgic 2D sprites with 3D environments and modern lighting effects for a stunning looking world that I can't wait to explore. Of course, the stars of any monster catching game are the monsters themselves, and Elestral's features over 100 unique creatures across 8 elemental types, each capable of ascending into stronger forms. From cute friendly little guys to absolute beasts and even shiny style variants. If you love monster taming games like I do, definitely check it out and support the Elestral's Awakened Kickstarter using the link in the description. Backing is only open until November 7th, so don't miss your chance to play early or even appear in the game yourself. Thanks again to Elestral's Awakened for sponsoring this video. Let's actually start off with the Mega Evolutions we already saw before the game even released. First new Mega Evolution reaction. And it's gonna be Victory Bell! Oh my god. Maybe we need to check out both the regular and the alpha sized, because yeah, this thing is just way too insanely big. Can we get inside of it? The volume of this Pokemon's acid has increased due to Mega Evolution. If it's not careful, the acid will overflow and spill out. So that's why it's essentially choking itself, is to contain the acid. This thing looks so funny when you flip it upside down. Unfortunately, you can't do that in the Pokedex, but you know, I can do it in editing. I like the design. I think it's goofy. It's right on that line of like goofy, but still kind of menacing in its own way. Like, I mean, the fact that it's so big, like I would not want to get crushed by Mega Victory Bell, you know? Yeah, I like Victory Bell. I do think Mega Victory Bell is a lot doper. Mainly because every single time I look at it, Mega Victory Bell gets a chuckle out of me. I would say it's at least good. Yeah, it's just a solid Mega. Next, let's take a look at Mega Dragonite. Another one that we saw in the trailers before, but I've never actually gotten to see in-game other than during the Rogue Mega Battle. And during that battle, oh my god, that was so sick actually, the way that it goes up into the sky. And this is of course an alpha, so it's going to be slightly bigger, or a lot bigger actually, my goodness. It's another one that's definitely more, I wouldn't even really say goofy. I mean, Dragonite's always been a little goofy, but this one to me just looks majestic. Almost fairy-like. Like I would have thought that this would have been a dragon and fairy type. And honestly, I think maybe it should have been, because I'm a little disappointed that more Mega Evolutions from this game, like the new ones, don't change typing. I know that people don't like that the wings are on its head, but because the wings on its back are so tiny, it just makes it so hilarious to me. I don't know if it really deserves peak. I definitely like it more than Victory Bell though, so we'll put it above it in the good tier. Next up, we've got Mega Hawlucha. Gonna be golden. I think this is one of the most fitting as an alpha because honestly, he's a little small, but this looks like the proper size for a Mega Hawlucha. Oh my god. Mega Evolution has pumped up all its muscles. Hawlucha flexes to show off its strength. I think it's already confirmed that this is a more bulky version of Hawlucha, like he gets more defense rather than speed. It's got some insane poses though, obviously looks a lot like Rey Mysterio. Just awesome design, like it's a luchador. You know it had to have an even crazier getup. I would say even from the reveal of the trailers, I already knew this was going to be one of my favorites, and it most definitely is. Is it weird that we're starting off with 3 in the good tier? Yeah, definitely, but I feel that Hawlucha doesn't quite hit peak for me. Let's check out Mega Malamar, the counterpart I would say to Hawlucha. Being the superhero, this is the super villain. Sad pose because he's probably mind controlling us right now. I'm like actually just mesmerized looking at it twirl its little whatever those are. It's really cool. I like the animation. Malamar was already a really weird Pokemon, so I'm glad that the Mega just heightens that weirdness. Maybe the weirdest thing though is I don't have a lot to say, to be honest. Maybe because I've already talked about it a lot when it came out in the trailers. Its marketing was definitely the best one out of all the pre-release Megas. The whole My Friend Malamar thing, although I was never a friend of Malamar, to be clear.
Just to be clear,
What is happening?
Oh my gosh, there's no way all 4 of the pre-release ones are just gonna be in good tier. Really giving the people what they wanted. So many hot takes here. Let's take a look at Electros next. This is one that I've been really excited to see because the Canary battle I think lasted all of like 5 seconds. Oh my god, why did it shake like that? He straight up looks like an airplane? I don't know if that was what they were going for. It kind of looks like little airplane windows with the circles right there. A lot of the Mega Evolutions I've noticed in Z-A, they call back to their base forms. Like this one obviously having the colors of Dynamo. It now generates 10 times the electricity it did before Mega Evolving. It discharges this electricity from its false electric, which are made of mucus. Oh, they do look like electric, just without eyes, but with the color of Dynamos. I actually really like that. Okay, now I'm glad I'm reading the Pokedex entries because that gives me even more appreciation. I've always thought Electros was a weird looking Pokemon, and it most definitely still is in its Mega. I mean, if anything, the Mega looks even weirder. Despite it trying to convince me with its salsa moves, I think I'm gonna put Electros in alright. Again, this is one that'll likely become a lot higher in the tier once we get its ability. It's like the only Pokemon with no weakness, and they took that away from it. So at least in Legends Z-A, I think Mega Electros is just alright. Next we got Mega Clefable though. And as you can see, it's already pretty large as an alpha, so I'm wondering if the Mega becomes even bigger. Let's see. It's Mega Clefable. Oh my god. Whoa. What? Oh, that is amazing. It's like constantly little sparkles coming behind it. I didn't know that. What? I mean, honestly, the only thing I don't like about Mega Clefable is the hat. Other than that, I absolutely love this Mega. I was so surprised when I first saw it too in the Jacynth battle. And yeah, just seeing it flying around too. I'm afraid it's another banger. Of course, it becomes a fairy and flying type too. So one of the few Legends Z-A Megas that actually changes typing. Oh my god. Okay, the animations are also peak. Like the facial expressions it makes. Look at that. When you like put it from a certain angle, the wings are straight up rainbow like a prism. This might be one of my favorites, honestly. Based off what I just said, you can probably guess we finally got some peak in the tier list. Mega Clefable is going to straight up there. From the moment I saw it, I knew Mega Clefable was going to be one of my favorites. I've been looking forward to Pyroar because low-key this might be a roast.
Look at the top of his head.
Pyroar is maybe one of the Mega Evolutions I was most looking forward to using. And yeah, no, it's pretty much just Pyroar with a bigger head. We got female Pyroar up next, and it Mega Evolves into the exact same thing, which like that doesn't even make sense. And yes, I know about the reference with the kanji. Honestly, it's cool, but does that save the Mega? No, it's still just a bigger mane. I don't know, bro. This just looks goofy, but not in the good way. I know the shiny also looks better, but Yeah, just as it is, the base form, do not like. Next up, we got Mega Scolipede. Maybe one of my favorites. Oh my god. Okay, maybe this would be better shown off as not an alpha, because as you can see, it's just it's way too big, bro. I can't even show off all of it with the camera mode. It's eating me. Its deadly venom gives off a faint glow. The venom affects Scolipede's mind, honing its viciousness. Doesn't really talk about the fact that it grows armor. But again, almost all the Megas in ZA have some kind of element from their previous evolution. It looks really cool on Scolipede too. It almost looks like a warhorse to me. As far as design goes though, I think this is one of my favorites. It just looks so cool. I haven't seen it shiny yet. We're going right back to peak with this one. I absolutely love Mega Scolipede. Just going off vibes, this guy is peak to me. I love the design. Let's take a look at Mega Dragalge up next. A Pokemon that I've mispronounced for years. I thought it was Dragalge. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on, to be honest. I'm not a marine biologist, but I assume that those things on its head are related to kelp or algae in some way. Wait, what? Does it not have animations? Usually every Mega, they do like an attack animation when you take a picture of them like this. For some reason, Dragalge does not. I do like its big ol' wings though. I think they look cool. I just think, even as regular Dragalge has never been my cup of tea. It spits a liquid that causes the regenerative power of cells to run wild. The liquid itself is deadly poison to everything other than itself. What? I saw a Twitter post that apparently this description is basically what cancer is. As far as design goes, I do like it though. This one, to me, evokes the most of like the old Mega Evolutions, where it was just the same Pokemon but with more things, like more spikes. Our first one going in the category. I don't think it's bad, but I'm not really too impressed by it at the same time. Plus, spreading cancer is not cool, dude. Like, come on. Let's take a look at Mega Drampa up next. Dude, just regular Drampa cracks me up every time. Like, why does he slide around like a slug? But we're here for Mega Evolution, so go! Oh my god, okay, that's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Again, a little difficult to really see all of it with the Mega Evolution, but I think this is another really good improvement on Drampa. I love that it essentially turns into a thundercloud. Dude, it literally actually just looks like Shenron, but with a thundercloud. And the Pokedex says, Drampa cells have been invigorated, allowing it to regain its youth. It made sense to keep it normal dragon as far as like it being unique. Oh wait, no, there's Cyclizar too. My goodness, too many Pokemon. Yeah, for me, this is another amazing design. For a goofy Pokemon to go into such a badass design and just look, it's a glow up, 1000%. Come on, after hyping it up, did you really expect anything less than peak? And between the two dragons we have so far, I think Drampa is definitely the better one, so that does solidify me keeping Dragonite there in good tier. Let's take a look at Mega Excadrill up next. And I will preface this by saying Excadrill was one of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 5. So it really pains me to say that I'm not the biggest fan of its Mega. I mean, it fits for sure. It gets way bigger drills, but there's just something about it that looks off to me. And I don't know if it's that face. Oh my god. Yeah, it just looks weird from the front, honestly. I guess it looks fine from the side. I can't give a good reason why. I just am not that big a fan, but it does look cool when it does this. Puts together all three of its drills, which I think it does during its drill run animation. It really pains me to put Mega Excadrill down here. No, actually, it's going into It's not as bad as Mega Pyroar. Nowhere near as bad, actually. But personally, I was hoping it would look a little cooler. Like, it's straight up just Mr. Rossetti. Let's take a look at Mega Skarmory up next. I actually like Mega Skarmory quite a bit. I think the golden color scheme is really cool. But I don't know how I feel about the talons yet. I'm not quite sure why. It's a bit unbalanced. But I really do like, not specifically to Mega Skarmory, but just Skarmory overall, I really like how it actually goes on the ground now. For a long time, Skarmory couldn't just go on the ground. It would be stuck to be flying all the time. But yeah, now it can go on the air or on the ground, which is pretty cool. I have a feeling this might be one that's actually better in terms of the stats than the actual design. Not that I dislike the design. Again, the idea of it being golden is really cool. it might still slot into good actually. Turning Skarmory from silver to gold is pretty cool. Not the biggest fan of the huge talons, but I can't deny it is a pretty awesome looking Mega Evolution. Alright, let's see. Mega Phalanx!
Oh, that is actually pretty cool. What the heck? I genuinely have not seen this one. Oh my god, it is so cute.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh my god, look at the one that's holding the big one. He's just like, this is heavy.
He's pissed.
Just to suffer.
It's like giving like Gundam or like
Yeah, it's like a
Power
Megazord.
Range or Megazord. Dude, that is actually very creative.
I love it. I love that one is a shield, one is a sword. The middle one is so cute. Oh my god, look at the bottom ones too.
You can make it move.
Well, you heard the lady. We both agree. Mega Phalanx is peak. And I totally forgot to reorganize these. I actually don't think Mega Clefable's my favorite. I mean, maybe Drampa. I think this is looking pretty good actually. Did not expect Mega Phalanx to go up this high. My second favorite Mega so far, but it really is just so unique. I just love that they were able to make such a cool concept without really even changing the Pokemon. They just slightly reorganized how the Phalanx themselves stand. But next we're going to check out Mega Scrafty. Mega Evolution has caused Scrafty's shed skin to turn white, growing tough and supple. I don't like the word supple. The fit is cool though. He is definitely dripped out. I like the ripped jeans. I like the hoodie having like the sleeves essentially hanging in the back. And the fact that he never takes his hands out of his pocket. He is literally too cool for school. And it looks so cool as an alpha actually. I really like Big Scrafty. Definitely a personal favorite of mine. I can't help but feel like it could have been even cooler somehow. As much as my bias would want to put Mega Scrafty in peak, I do think it's actually slightly below. It's a little basic, but I like it overall. Next up, we've got Mega Barbaracle. And this is maybe one of the ones I was most excited for because I actually used Barbaracle in my original X and Y playthrough. I think I might be the only person on Earth that used Barbaracle. And its Mega Evolution is honestly, it's alright. It's very monstrous looking, which fits for Barbaracle. It's hitting the Frieza pose, but I can't help feel something about it is off. I don't know. It looks like a creature from Monsters, Inc., which for some people may be a good thing, but to me, there was something slightly missing from it. Like, I definitely prefer regular Barbaracle. What is really cool about it, though, is it actually becomes a rock and fighting type, which I'm not sure that I really see, but I guess having like the 1,000 fists and close combat as a Mega Barbaracle, it just fits. You know, it has not 1,000 fists, but you can see it has 8 of them. I do like the rocker pose though, forgot to mention that, but it's cool how it does the rocker pose on its head. This is another kind of mid one for me, but it does have cool enough elements that I can say it's at least alright. In fact, it might be a little better than Electros, at least in my personal opinion. Let's take a look at everyone's favorite Mega next. I still cannot believe this is real, bro. Like, how is this Mega Starmie? I mean, I don't hate this one either. I think the animations definitely carry it.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Okay, that's cool though. Like, yeah, it has some cool poses for sure. And I think that alone is what carries it, but maybe not quite redeems it. Its movements have become more human-like. Whether it's simply trying to communicate or wants to supplant humanity is unclear. I really like the side quest where the people have a Starmie cult. Just overall, the animations and the lore are better than the actual design. I don't know what else to say, honestly. Like, just weird. I am almost tempted to put it down at the bottom with Pyroar. That one animation carries it to at least but it's definitely at the bottom. Let's get some claps for Mega Frostlass. Oh my god. Okay, I did not realize the alpha was going to be this massive. Mega Frostlass, large, in charge, absolute queen. She slays. She doesn't play. She is a word that I cannot say. Just one look at her and you know exactly that's what she's serving, and I love it. Like, oh, and she slaps you. It also just kind of looks like a natural evolution of Frostlass. Like, I could have seen this being an evolution rather than a Mega, Would anyone be surprised if Mega Frostlass just moves straight up to the tippy top? Cause it might just be my favorite of these so far. It's definitely a tie between it and Mega Drampa. Most creative, most improved, most badass looking. Yeah, Mega Frostlass is topping the peak tier right now. And in the dead of night, we shall also check out Mega Chandelure. Oh my god, it's got like the longest cry of any of them. And this one is another one that's, I think, a little too big in its alpha form at least. As far as the design goes, I mean, at least to me, it feels like it would have been hard to think up something other than just a way bigger chandelier. But I do love that one eye is lit while the other isn't. I think that's a really cool little detail. Actually, the Pokédex entry talks about it. One of its eyes is a window linking our world with the afterlife. I guess this is another one of those megas that gives more like traditional mega evolution. Like it's just more of the Pokemon. It's very regal. It's very beautiful. Very royal, you know, fitting of Kalos. Mega Chandelure is pretty cool, but I feel like it didn't really do enough to put it into good. It might be the most mid mega of them all. I know people associate mid meaning bad nowadays, but I literally mean mid, like it's in the middle of the tier list. So it'll at least top the alright tier. Last but certainly not least, we have the starters of Legends Z-A, which of course all Mega Evolve. And we're going to start with the one that I picked in my playthrough, Mega Meganium. I think all three of the starters, honestly, and maybe it's because they're starters, but I'm a little bit underwhelmed. I feel like it could have had maybe a longer tail or like flowers or petals going along its back. I mean, it is Meganium. It's more Meganium. So it makes sense as a mega, and I do like that the antlers grow into like almost fairy antenna, which it is a grass and fairy type. I just can't help but feel like they could have done a little bit more, but then you kind of risk over designing it. It's very fun to use in game though, especially with Giga Drain. This thing absolutely carried me in the final battle, so I might just have to put Meganium in the top of good tier. In fact, I might even drop Scrafty below Dragonite and maybe Hawlucha. Nah, they're about equal actually, but Meganium and Dragonite, those two to me are like the perfect example of good mega evolutions. Just not quite amazing. You know who is peak though? Is Mega Feraligatr, the most controversial mega evolution in this game. Actually, I take it back. Maybe Mega Starmie is more controversial, but Mega Feraligatr is one that whenever the internet first saw it, we're so confused by because of the giant thing that it's got on its back, which in its animations actually closes and it kind of looks like a Mega Totodile. I don't hate Mega Feraligatr. I think it's pretty dang unique. This animation absolutely carries it though. Honestly, if it wasn't for this, I feel like this would be one of the least favorites. And yeah, there is the whole joke that everyone thinks it looks like a toilet. I didn't even mention, but it does become a water dragon type. Maybe hot take, but I like Feraligatr the most. The more I fight with it, the cooler it is every time I see its big ol' head chomp down on enemies. Plus the shiny, which I hadn't really talked about the other Pokemon's shinies, but I mean, that would honestly bump Dragonite up to peak if we considered the shiny. Sadly, Mega Emboar is my least favorite of the three. I don't know, maybe I'm just a hater. I don't really know what the inspo for this one is. It's giving like Chinese soldier? The fact that it has a stick is pretty interesting, especially since it's a pig, and the stick to me at least looks kind of like bacon. I don't know if that was intentional, but it whacks you with the stick. I think that's awesome. Although I feel like it almost looks like a magic wand. I did go back and check. It does in fact twirl its spear when using special attacks, which does help it out a bit, but I still think it's weird. Most people I assume would just be using Heat Crash, so you're not even gonna get to see that animation too often. Honestly, I might drop it down to I'm just personally not a big fan of Mega Emboar. I just would have liked to see them do something a little different for it. I'm back on the Switch 1 version. This is weird. Doesn't feel like I'm even playing the same game. But the reason I'm here is of course to check out the Kalos starter Mega Evolutions, with only Mega Greninja being officially available so far. But I really wanted to get a better look at them, and the trailers didn't give us nearly enough footage. So let's get started with Mega Greninja. I honestly still don't know what to say about this one. I mean, I don't dislike it for sure. I think it's unique in terms of the design, especially in differentiating it from Ash Greninja. Mega Greninja is the only weird one, to be honest. I feel like its Mega Evolution doesn't really highlight that whole rogue theming that it's supposed to have. It's still pretty cool the way it flies around on the chopper. It's creative. The power up to Water Shuriken is definitely my favorite thing about Mega Greninja though. The fact that it becomes a big single attack instead of throwing out multiple like in the regular Water Shuriken animation. Now from the Kalos Mega Starters, I was definitely the most excited to check out Delphox, at least from the trailers. It's exactly what so many fans dreamed of. It goes on a broomstick. That is so sick. I really like the color scheme and the fact that it's got these two fire sticks hovering beside it. That's absolutely peak. I love Mega Delphox. Like the color scheme, the expressions it makes, the poses, like wow. I honestly think this is a 10-10 for me. Like this is everything that I hoped for with a Mega Delphox. Absolutely redeems the design. And it just looks so cool. I mean, come on. It's flying on a witch's broomstick. The Kalos Mega I'm actually most excited for has got to be Chestnut because it was my starter back in the original Pokemon X and Y. I still think Chestnut might look better as an alpha. This feels a little small to me, but I guess that is regular Chestnut size. Let's see Mega Chestnut in action over here. Whoa, okay. Its signature move looks freaking dope. What? I want to see it use Wood Hammer at least once because I'm guessing that's where it brings out... Oh, okay. I mean, it did bring out the axe that we saw in the trailer, but then it also brings down the actual wood hammer. I feel like they should have made it a special animation where it only drops, you know, the axe. So honestly, I think Mega Greninja and Mega Chestnut would be about equal in terms of how much I like them, and Mega Delphox takes it above and beyond. So for that reason, Mega Greninja and Chestnut go into A tier, while Delphox takes the top spot in S. Honestly, might just be one of my favorite Mega Evolutions in the whole game. I cannot wait to start using it in the ranked battles. Okay, we might have too many Pokemon in good tier now. This is tough, man. This is really tough. You know what? Mega Skarmory and Victreebel are going down to alright. Maybe Malamar. And Mega Scrafty, again, just doesn't really do enough for me. I guess similarly to Mega Skarmory, who just turns gold. But I still like Scrafty more. And last, but certainly not least, we've got Mega Floette, or should I say Eternal Flower Floette, as only this form of Floette can Mega Evolve. And the first time I saw this one as part of the story, I mean, my reaction was quite interesting. It literally looks like the ultimate weapon. Why does it have an umbilical cord though? That's kind of weird. Oh my god, the little hand! Oh! Let's go, Floette. Yo, is she gonna fly up like Mary Poppins? Just in a ball. I mean, come on, the Mary Poppins would have been cooler. This is actually my first time really getting a closer look at it, and it is definitely still weird how it's got a linking cord. The Pokédex says the Eternal Flower has absorbed all the energy from Mega Evolution. The flower now attacks enemies on its own. So the flower itself got the Mega Power, which I guess is why it's shimmering, while the Floette itself doesn't have that kind of glow that every other Mega Evolution does. Alright, let's try it out against this Abomasnow over here. Oh, we're still recharging. Okay, hold up. How about Wish? It gets like a special pink energy. And Light of Ruin. Oh my god. Okay, that's crazy. Eternal Flower Floette is real after all these years, man. I can't believe it. Mega Floette is really tough. It might just be peak, honestly, but the bottom of it, maybe just because we waited so long to finally get to use it, it deserves it. But there's one more Mega Evolution in Legends Z-A. You didn't think I forgot about Mega Zygarde, did ya? I have chills down my back right now, bro. What? He's just a giant gun? Is it gonna automatically transform? Yup, there we go! And now we can Mega Evolve! Yo, oh my god, that's crazy! Oh, it's so time! Oh my god, he's stuck. Yo, what the heck? That was freaking crazy! Just destroyed both of them. Are you kidding me? We don't even catch the Metagross. Oh, but that is so insane. Look at him. Hold up. We need to get a photo with this dude. Holy crap. He straight up looks like a Dragon Ball villain. Or a Ben 10 alien, honestly. Look at the freaking gun. Oh, and I took the picture 1 second too late. I actually might like Complete Form more than the Mega Evolution. I don't know, something about the Mega Evolution, like its body, just looks kind of weird. But the gun though, Jesus. This man is packing. This is so tough, man, because my immediate thought is just peak, but I actually don't really like the way its body looks when it takes off the armor. You know what? You're going down to alright. Just the more I think about it and having used it a little bit, I kind of like just Perfect Form Zygarde better. I did not expect that to be the top 3, but I don't know, the more I think about it, those are some of my favorites, at least in terms of design and seeing them in the game for the first time. I truly feel bad for Pyroar being the only one down in no, but it really is the worst one. I don't think that's even a hot take. So let me know what you guys think of this ranking and put your own top 5 Mega Evolutions of Z-A, or if you want to rank them all, make a super long comment, that's fine too. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.